This is what you should be spending your coins on in Madden 26 Ultimate Team right now. As you can see, the content schedule is up on the left side of your screen. There's a ton to go over in this content schedule. Obviously, we have team captains that got released today. We have a 5 million coin Cam Newton card. Shout out the Panthers. How you doing? I'm going to get him eventually, but for 5 million coins, I just can't do it right now. Unreal moments are coming. Team of the week's coming. Players of the month are coming on Friday. There's a ton of stuff coming out this week, but that's not the biggest predictor right now. As you can see on your calendars, it is officially the first week of October. We're heading into week 2. Now, here's what we're looking at. Halloween promo is going to start next week. The most feared promo will very much be like the other promos we had in September, where there's going to be one release, there's going to be one half of a release, there's going to be 2.5 releases too, and then a third final release for Halloween itself. Last year, if we go back to looking at last year's cards and where the market is comparative to today, right now, at this point in time, 90 overalls are absolutely cracked, right? These are the highest end cards. They're going for millions of coins. And as you can see, the top of the top is going to be like your Lawrence Taylors, your CeeDee Lambs, your Jahmyr Gibbses, and your Cam Newtons. These are going to be flooded. They're going to be flooded. The reason I know that is because of the monthly ranked rewards we got. Last year for most feared, the overalls were already a little bit higher, so they slowed down the overall processing a little bit. But whatever the monthly ranked cards were, the cards did not go higher than those cards. So what I'm talking about, it's a 3 ranked cards, and Dallas Turner and all them will be on your screen right now. Dallas Turner and whoever the hell else, David Njoku, are all 91 overalls. Therefore, it is only October 6th. These cards come out on November 1st. The limited times right now are 90 overalls. I do not think we are going to get, unless they adjust the 91 overalls for the ranked, which I don't think they're going to, I do not think we're going to get players that are much higher than 91 overall, period. Now, are we going to get 91 overalls? Yes. As you can see, we got 90 overalls at the end of last month when those ranked cards came out, the 90 overall Malik Neighbors, all that sort of stuff, so they could compete with those cards. Because the ranked cards are their moneymaker cards, even though they're free to get. And those cards are given to the ranked players. The ranked players are what make this game feel so much because they pay so much for the higher end teams and all that sort of stuff. Plus, they do the tournaments and all that. So they want to appease these ranked players. Therefore, I think the 91 overall cards in the Jamal Charles, David Njoku, Dallas Turner are going to still be top end cards. I think limited times will be 91 overalls once we get to that point at the end of October. Unless they adjust these overalls. So what the market's going to do is flood 90 overalls, flood 89 overalls. And as you can see right now, 90s are going for $1 million. So these prices are going to drop. If you want any of these cards, one, I do not suggest buying any of these cards. The reason being is as soon as Most Fear comes out and whatever program cards comes out for those, they're going to be the whole second half of the month, and they are going to absolutely tank markets because those cards are going to be absolutely broken like they are every single year. Most feared, along with the Christmas cards, are always some of the best cards in the entire game, period. As you can see, 88 to 89 overalls are still going for a pretty penny for the most part. Anything over 89 is still going for 300K plus. I think these will go down to like 100K or so and then keep going forward from there, especially the cards that get all 32 gems, they will start to go down as well. But I think we're going to continue to see a flood of 90s. I think that's going to be the sweet spot with 91s being introduced at the end of the month, but not being the high-end cards. So I think what you should do with your coins right now is save them. I think you should save them for the next 2 weeks. Once Most Feared starts coming out, a lot of these prices are going to crash. So if you want a Lawrence Taylor or something, there's going to be a TJ Watt. There's going to be a Most Feared Julius Peppers. There's going to be a Most Feared card that's going to be just as good, if not better or faster than Lawrence Taylor that you'll be able to get, and this price will crash the Lawrence Taylor. Same thing with the Cam Newton. You think we're not going to get a Lamar Jackson Most Feared player? He hasn't got a card yet. You think we're not going to get a... let's think of someone that could crash the market. We already got a Mike Vick, so it would probably be like a Lamar Jackson that would crash the market. We're going to get some sort of Lamar Jackson. We're going to get some fast overall card that's going to crash the wide receiver market, like some sort of Xavier Worthy, but not Xavier Worthy, like maybe like a Deshaun Jackson or some fast card that will come out normally. Running backs, we're going to get some crazy speed CJ2K, whatever. You know, there's going to be these cards that come out for Most Feared speed, Most Feared strength, Most Feared whatever. That's what they do every single year. So right now you should be saving your coins because of these programs that are coming out. What you can be doing to get coins in the meantime are these events. The events right now are super easy to do. Obviously, they're the Unreal Moments events, and the rewards are pretty good. This is the head-to-head one. You do get 32,000 coins, plus you do get the flawless packs if you do them. You do get the Aaron Rodgers if you complete them. They are hard. They're not super duper easy, but you do get rewarded very well for those. CPU, it's not that bad. Plus, you can grind Field Pass. Obviously, you can get some good moment stuff from this as well for the rewards. I mean, some good packs as well for those, as well as some decent coins. I highly suggest you finish out your solos. I think right now more than ever, you want to start grinding your ranked because, again, you only have 1 month to do it. So you want to make sure you're grinding your ranked out now because, again, it ends on November 1st. No more after November 1st. As you see, I haven't even grinded my ranked. I fucking DC'd the one game I played. So obviously, I'm going to have to keep going up and up and up there. And hopefully my LAN cable doesn't have any more issues going forward. But the market, I would stay away from buying anything or spending your coins on any of these packs. None of them are worth it. They don't really have too much of value. I would just say try to flip sets by taking the lower players, flipping them for higher overall, seeing if you can pull a good one, and kind of going from there. That's where I'm at with the coins, with the situation of the market, with what you should be doing. I highly suggest not spending your coins. I know some people are going to say invest in this card, invest in that card. I just don't think there's really too much profit to be made. I think the programs that just came out, the crystal cards are the only cards I would say that probably have some value. Because every time crystal cards come out and there's new crystal cards that come out, these will then spike, okay? So maybe you try to buy an extra crystal card or two and save that. But for the most part, we're going to be waiting on crystal cards for the next month. I'm assuming, from what I understand, they release the crystal cards every single month. So there's not too much value to be had there. I don't want to yap your guys' ear off about just kind of me giving you the advice of what to do with your coins, which is literally don't do anything. If you're going to do anything with your cards, is flip a new theme team. I think right now, more than ever, theme teams are at an all-time low. Buying wise, so if you want to get in on, if you're a Panthers, if you want to do Panthers one for Cam Newton, you want to do Patriots one for Cam Newton, right now is the time to get in on theme teams. They're all starting to kind of level out of each other. I made a video on this a few days ago about how they're all kind of even right now, for the most part, outside of maybe the Jags or the Raiders are two ones with a little bit of an edge right now. But I would say a lot of theme teams are very similar. Therefore, I would try to get your theme team as juiced as possible now before most fear comes out and there's one super cracked card that drives up the prices of all the other cracked cards or all the other cards for that theme team, and then you kind of go from there. So that's what I would suggest right now. Again, this is kind of just a straightforward video. If you have any questions on what you should be doing with your team, make sure to drop them down below. That's kind of a big thing as well this week. I'm going to be releasing a video once I get the Cam Newton to see how he is, and then I'm probably going to rank quarterbacks from there. And we'll kind of go from there for some free cards and see what cards match up to like a 5 million card coin card. With that being said, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, what sort of fun shit down below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.